Okay, should be good to go.
Alrighty. Welcome back to another episode of Lord of the Rings D&D. Last we found our adventurers, we had gone into the next section of the cave after Gloin had decided to take off and charge in. There you found an entrapped bear that was locked and being prodded with ichor-coated spears. Two towers were watching over these bears, and you guys charged in to attack. Successfully dispatching of the goblins and freeing the bear, you discovered that it was no bear, but it was in fact Grimbjorn. He is a Bjorning who is able to change back. He's a skin changer. Being thankful, he has offered to assist the party, and it is there where you guys decided you'd take a long rest. Some things happen, some interesting updates for some of our characters. Nethlopo was able to discuss with Grimbjorn about his current status, condition, and trying to relate to him with moderate to no success. Tavia had some interesting happenings with her little shade friend, and Brock was able to snap her out of it. Before the long rest kicked off, Tavia also was taught how to use a special rapier that was found by Brock in one of the goblins' weapon caches, and has been trying to learn its properties. First of all, she has learned how to use the defensive stance, which ups her AP, AC, and she will continue learning once Asfard is with us currently. So, folks, who's cooking, who's setting up the camp, and who's being the watcher?
I'll do the lookout.
Brock's taking the lookout.
Yes, I'm doing the cooking.
Davi's doing the cooking.
Set up. Might be
Grimbjorn, Grimbjorn's going to help you set up the camp. As trustworthy as you are, he's very concerned that a rabbit might not know how to set up a human tent. So, with the cooking, I want you, Tavia, to roll me a d20, but add your cooking proficiency to it. I want you to roll me a d20 in an attempt to set up. You can roll that with advantage because Grimbjorn is helping. And Brock, you can roll me a perception.
Is a 19 perception.
19 perception.
19 for my setup.
Come on, Tavia. 3 19s. Let's go. Oh,
Or
boy.
better. Or better.
11.
Oh, okay.
That's very tired, apparently.
Oh boy. Did you add your cooking bonus?
That made up the 11.
Oh,
Do I
boy.
add my proficiency as well, or...
Or you are, yeah, so you would add your proficiency too.
Okay, so that's a 14.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. So, Kate, you're successfully able to set up the tents. With Grimbjorn's assistance, you're able to light a fire. You're kind of still a bit skittish around fire, even though you have seen it being done before, but he has more of a better understanding of how to get it done. Brock, you are able to see absolutely zilch. There is no movement. There is no ambushes coming along. You have yourself a pretty safe location for the time being. As for Tavia with her cooking, everybody starts to smell the rations that she has started cooking start to, I wouldn't say burn, but it's just like the beginning of when you've burnt the oil in the pan. Like you can definitely get a bit of smoke coming out of that. And the meal that you make is it's edible. It's not inedible. Like 14 will get you an edible feed, but there will be no leftovers. So fresh food will not be ready for tomorrow. You'll have to cook again if you want to feed the party. Of course, Gloin.
Sorry, Tavia's just kind of like daydreaming a little bit about her dreams. And it's just,
Gloin comes over and says, "Are you cooking it, you stupid woman?
Well, then you cook it.
I don't know how."
Then let me do my job, please.
Well, it's clearly burning. You better not burn it.
Or what?
You'll have one angry dwarf on your hands, that's what.
I won't just have an angry dwarf, but I'll have a hungry dwarf because you won't get fed anything I cook. Now leave me be.
Well, fine. Wasn't hungry anyway. Stomps off.
I'll remember that when I dish it up.
Grimbion comes over. He's like, there's certain ways you could cook it. Some spices, some herbs, perhaps. Things that there's
Are
always.
you also telling me how to do my job, sir?
I'm not trying to tell you what to do,
Then
little
please
one.
let me do my job.
Fine. That's fine. Anyway, Nithlopo. Oh yes, that thing you were talking about. Yes, Harry's on over. He's like, social circumstances not really my thing.
this, now you've got like this angry hunched over like halfling just like furiously cooking the rest of the food.
You see Grimbiorn gesture to you, Nethlope. He's like, "Come here, little one. I'll show you something real quick." Walks on down to the river with Nethlope. Right?
I completely spaced out. Sorry. As soon as you said my name, I'm like, oh, fuck.
No. They see this bear close at Nethlopo.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of stuff. Sorry,
Good.
what did you say?
Good. Your friend over there, she could use some extra goodies. I happen to know of a couple of good spots. Perhaps your foraging might be able to assist in making the meal a little bit more substantial.
I mean, I can try.
Yes.
I've been known to find some good things in the past.
Excellent. There should be some blackberry bushels over there near the stream. I'm going to see if I can catch myself a couple of fish to the main course.
I'm gonna like bounce off in my own little planet and let's go and see if I can find some blackberries.
Easy done. You can roll me a foraging, which is just a d20, and then add your foraging bonus to it.
What's my foraging bonus?
Whatever your foraging level is.
It doesn't have foraging.
It's
so-
not the
In
main
your
skill set.
notes.
It's like in your notes.
Yeah.
I see.
It's like how every time I get a really good roll for cooking, my cooking skills go up. So you add your roll plus your proficiency plus your whatever skill it is. with your
Specialized
forage.
skill. That's right.
Yeah.
I rolled an 8 and I got a foraging skill of 1, so 9. But I do also have 50 blackberries on me from before and 8 potatoes, so I can give them.
So you're going to pretend you found 50 blackberries and potatoes?
Yeah.
Deception.
You go bring those over from your backpack. You want to roll me a deception real quick? See if you can trick Grimbiorn into thinking that you got those.
15.
No. Rolled a 10. So, oh, wow. There must have been a substantial amount coming from those. Well done,
This is
little one.
good.
Well done.
Go like waddle over to Tapia and be like, I found these! Will they help?
W, you notice straight away that these don't look like they're fresh. They look like they're about to be moldy.
I mean, a few of them might. I could probably put them in a jar and turn them into jam.
I kind of forgot about them, to be honest.
You want to roll me a percentile dice and let's see how many berries that you could salvage out of this?
Oh.
Are the potatoes moldy too?
No, potatoes do not mold as quickly as that. They're growing tails, but that's about it.
I can never read these right. I rolled a 10.
Yep.
No, wait. If it's a 0 on the D10, that's a
That means it's a
10.
0. Yeah.
Oh. That means it's a
D10s
10.
shouldn't have a 0.
Yeah, so
It'd be
the
the 10.
0 represents a 10.
Alright, and if I roll a 10 on the...
It's
That means
100.
you just have 10. Oh, no, it's
Okay.
100.
It's
Okay.
100.
There you go. Very good.
That's why I was confused, because it wasn't the double zeros.
So 100% of the berries that you have can be salvaged into a jam.
You go. Oh, these are still... I can still do something with all of these. In... I'd say a day or two, we might have some good blackberry jam.
No. I don't know what jam is, but that sounds good.
You know how when you mush berries together and it forms a kind of mush?
It normally gets in my face. That's about all.
Just forward one of those ASMR videos of a rabbit eating raspberries. Just like it looks like it's murdered someone, but it's just munching away. You get that vision in the back of your head. You're like, yeah, I remember berries.
Get my whiskers and just like
Like your concept of jam is like you want them off my face in a jar.
All right, I will make it. If you want, you can learn how to make it with me, and we can make some bread to go with it as well.
I'm happy to learn.
Well,
roll me another cook and roll if you want to teach her. If you do, you get a point. If it's good. That doesn't look good.
We've been rolling pretty terribly.
teaching is one of Tavia's strong points at the moment. She's still a bit angry at how everybody's been telling her how to cook.
What was your roll?
Haven't seen
Hang
one
on.
pop up yet.
9, 12.
12's not bad. It's not enough to get you a point though. You had to
No,
beat
no, but
you had to beat a 15 for that one. What you show her the basics of making jam, which preservative wise, not too tricky. However, you get very stained hands, and you get it on some of your clothing. So, in terms of
I'm a baker, man. That's nothing new.
yeah, but blackberry stains are just
Yeah, they
they're
stain.
horrible to get out. You've ruined your best leather gear. I think it's just I mean, can you
See,
imagine like
Nefertari, like slightly freaking out? that
mithril
she's dirty.
shirt? Like you've got blackberry stains on mithril now. Like what the hell's wrong with you? Like even Brock's looking at you like, why?
That's a princely gift. You just got a princely gift dirty.
Like you just got baby Legolas's shirt dirty.
TikToks.
Yeah. I saw that.
But,
And I was just like, that's ridiculous. I love it.
It's funny though. It makes sense. That's right.
I mean, you're talking to the wrong person about upkeep of this kind of stuff.
That's fair. That's fair. Alrighty. So the slightly successful making of blackberry jam occurs. You see Grimbjorn come out, and he has 2 salmon in his schnoz. He goes, oh, ooh, ooh, oh, oh.
You just if you just pop them down there, I can clean them for you.
Found you a fish. 2 of them.
you.
Excuse the fangs. might be pierced the flesh a little, but I think they're still good. You can see these fish are not moving. Like they've been dead for a couple of minutes now.
And if the player's gonna like poke it,
You can poke it.
we'll get poke the fish.
Nothing wriggles.
That's all I want to do. Is poke it.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Therefore, poking the fish. All right.
Oh,
With
that's
the
good.
so you have 2 dead salmon.
Okay. Guess I'm cleaning these up before we leave as well.
Is like Grimbion's looking at one of them. Are you gonna eat that?
You can have that one.
Okay. You see him grab the fish. You're like, "Look." Just seagull it down. Say, oh.
Alright, now
know
that
what they've-
Asphard's here, did you want to do the last roll for Tavia?
Yes, we
See
did.
how much is trained.
So during the course of the cooking, Brock was able to train Tavia in the defensive stance of using this rapier. Asphalt, I want you to roll me just a d20. You can add your proficiency since you are advantageous with the rapier.
10.
Advantage if I'm helping?
Yeah, I will give you advantage.
That's better. 16.
Okay, that's good. That beats the 15 that I had. So with your second component, so he teaches you the strike. So not so much the stab. Rapiers are really designed for quick slashes more than stabbing. So he's able to teach you this unique method, which, if you give me a second. So when you use the strike, it adds +3 to hit and deals an additional 1d8 slashing damage. Now, the important thing, the thing that makes this very unique and very special, is the fact that if you do a critical strike, which is roll a nat 20, you don't do double damage, you do triple. That's what makes this rapier the Sindarin piece of splendid weaponry that it
Damn.
is.
That's why you take levels in Rogue and just obliterate.
Which is why I was like, you sure? Well, I mean, 1, you can't do cleric, but 2, you sure? So you are now, consider yourself attuned to the weapon. You can now wield Twinkle Death.
Oh boy.
So with that, everybody is watching the successful training as Asphard swings and shows her how to parry with the blade. Now, Raxa, Asphard, what are you doing at this point in the long, apart from training? You have opportunity to speak with Gloin, you have opportunity to speak with Grimbjorn, or you could just rest or do something else. Up to you.
Rest and meditate.
Rest and meditate? Too easy.
I think, yeah, aside from the training, it'd be mostly resting and just kind of talking to Grimbjorn about where he came from.
Talking to Grimbjorn about where he came from. So, well, I used to reside in the forest with my father. We were the guardians there. In terms of what we did, it was more of a protector of the wilderness. We used to keep wild orcs at bay, goblins, and the such. It was a very unsuccessful night on one of the hunts where we caught wind that there was a goblin cavern nearby. We were told to suss it out, and unfortunately, they got the jump. You see him look very shameful at that. He's like, yeah, that wasn't a good night. Truth be told, I don't actually know what happened to my father. It all kind of went dark. They were trying things out that they found in the cave, which was, I think it was that blue ichor. Using that, they were able to dull my senses ambush me, take me. You see him getting visibly angry. His fangs starting to bare. He's like, they took me and they took him. I don't know what the hell. I need to kill them.
We will find out what happened to your father.
I hope
Promise.
so. Knowing him, he's probably out and about, free. That there's only 2 of us left, so it's important that the Bjornings don't die out in this forsaken cave.
No way. You
Yeah.
mentioned that there was only 2 of you left.
Yes.
Forgive me if I'm wrong, but if you had Kim, wouldn't that make more?
That would be the case, except my mother was killed some time ago.
Right.
We also don't tend to have much control. We're very protective of the borders that we keep, and those who try to somewhat of a feud. And in bestial form, you'll understand that we don't have much control when we have those senses. So, unfortunately, we did it to ourselves. We knew the curse that we bore upon ourselves, in a way. Some of us didn't really choose it; we were just born into it, as my father keeps reminding me. But hopefully, one day, should be able to live just a normal life. But the lineage shall not die. I shall continue to protect it and keep on moving forward, as my father always tells me. The goblins shall not have me, that's for sure.
Not if we have anything to say about it.
I mean, truth be told, we don't actually know how many more of them out there. But just my father and I are the only ones that we know. Whether or not there are more, who knows? We haven't discovered them yet. Haven't for another 50 years.
Well, we will be traveling a fair bit. So, if we do happen to come across any more of your kind, we shall let you know.
Is the hope. I must ask, seeing the bow on your back, have you slain any of my kin?
I would like to hope not, but bears are not my speciality.
Good. Try to think that every bear that you might encounter could possibly be one of us. Our senses are strong. Some of us, we have adapted to more of our bestial side, whereas others prefer to just walk in their own skin. But they don't like to admit it, that what they are. Personally, I'm comfortable with my fur.
It would be warmer.
It does help.
Is there a way that we were able to tell your kind from a standard bear?
Pardon?
Is there a way that we are able to tell your kind from normal bear?
Jeez, haven't thought of that one.
A certain phrase or something that could be said.
I mean, sure, mention my father's name, perhaps? They might recognize him as the guardian of the forest. It's either that or that'll enrage them even more and they'll be forced to attack, or push on to an attack.
Right.
The one thing I did notice, actually, I don't know if it works on other bears, but other animals they did use this ichor on, and it drove them into a frenzy. Like, they didn't really, like, I heard them speaking because obviously I understand all the woodland creatures, but perhaps one of those, he just looks at your arrows on your back as a, perhaps one of those ichor arrows, or just the ichor, if it was introduced to them, It made me rather dopey. I lost my senses, but for the wild animals, it made them go crazy. Perhaps this might help you. Nephilpo, as soon as you hear that it makes you dopey, this kind of kicks in your inner stoner surge, and you're just like, I want it.
No.
To be fair, I am kind of curious how it would affect me, being I'm sort of an animal, but sort of not a shifter.
There is Ichor. Thus,
I mean,
the power of curiosity overwhelmed you. But yeah, so you can get a hunter's point for that. To distinguish a Bjorning between a wild animal and just a Bjorning, use some of the Ichor, and if it dulls / slows it down, means that it could possibly be a Bjorning. If it makes it go into a frenzy, means it's just a wild creature.
Yeah.
Did not Grimbiorn go into a wild frenzy though?
He was more mad because he had shattered ice
Okay.
chains that were digging into him.
Okay, that's right. Just checking.
is there still Ichor just laying around?
Yeah, there's heaps of it all around. Back in the little holes that they had, there's still a tub of it.
Yeah, I probably spelt little bits and pieces because I've got 2 containers of it on me or something. So
Yeah,
I probably
that's
was spilt
correct.
some getting it out of the cave.
I'm going to like go up and just like touch some of it.
Touch
Poke
it.
Yep.
So upon poking it, you don't really feel any sensation to you.
I'm gonna like look around and see if there's anyone watching me before I put it in my mouth.
Go for a perception.
I make perception whether I see it.
Oh, drew 1.
Well, that's good.
Drew
'cause I
a
only
one.
I got a 10.
I rolled a natural 1, but yeah.
You are so obvious. Like it's like a dun 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 dun.
Hit my
dun,
passive
dun,
got
dun,
you.
dun. Like you're way too obvious in this sneak. It's almost like. Hey guys, I'm over here. Nothing doing. Everybody notices what you're doing.
I'm
Is
gonna
anyone gonna stop me?
look towards Brock with the look of should we stop this?
I just shake my head going, whatever. Okay. It's her life. But also very curious to see what happens.
Yeah.
Keeping my eyes on in
I'm
case she goes
literally gonna
berserk
eat
and starts
something that
to
we saw
buff.
what did to Bron, and he's just like, yeah,
Yep.
fuck it, whatever.
You're gonna learn the hard way.
Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna eat it.
I'm gonna eat it.
Eat it.
Alrighty. Roll me a D100.
Oh fuck, what button's that?
2D,
D100.
2D10s.
68.
68. Oh boy. So this puts you into a huge hungry binge. You feel so hungry that you need to consume any and all food that you see around you.
I mean, I'm a stoner. It's fair.
If food is not present, you will start consuming yourself.
I feel like this is punishment for attacking Gandalf.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no. So you go to. So currently, the food that Tavi is cooking, the blackberry preserves, and a fish. You go chomping.
Fair enough.
What this does for everybody is, so you consume all the food that has been cooked. You eat the blackberries and you eat the fish. Everybody doesn't eat tonight. Not with what Tavi has cooked, because you just watched Nethlobo go on this frenzied eating craze. She goes straight for the pot. Can't hear.
You lost you.
As I was, like, we were watching her, yeah. Like, we weren't going to
Yeah.
stop her, but Can we stop her before she gets to the food?
You can try. I'll give you a strength check with disadvantage.
I'm strength.
Can you hear me?
I'm quick. I'm not
Yep.
strong.
Hey, what are you doing? Get out! Get out!
So hungry.
You had to give me disadvantage, didn't you?
Yep.
That is a 11.
Roll me athletics, Kate, or
Good.
acrobatics, your
Sure.
choice. You can have it with advantage.
Who gets a choice? I would have chose acrobatics any day of the week.
You were trying to catch her.
First roll
Yeah.
is 7, second is 19.
19. You're able to slip right out of Brock's
I can
grip, and
also-
you're heading towards Tavia.
I can also trip her. I can do so many fucking things as dexterity.
You should have said, I trip her.
I said I was trying to stop her. You just immediately fought tackle.
I just thought, grab her, like a grapple.
I ain't an idiot.
Num, 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 num.
Okay,
Can I Sorry, go on.
I was just gonna grab my pack with the rest of every other food bit that we have left that didn't go into the stew and run.
I'm really fast, Tavia. I have 45 movement speed.
Are you
And I
cooking
can go down holes.
Oh boy.
I'm a rabbit. I can burrow.
You're not a rabbit, you're a half elf.
I still have a burrowing speed of 90.
Yeah, she does.
Can I
Alright.
just can I just
Yes.
fish out of one of my bags one of the dead rabbits that I've got and just whistle them there? Oi. Here you go. You hungry?
Wow.
Is she that hungry?
Persuasion. You, Kate, you get a insight.
I mean, I've already eaten fish, and I'm a vegetarian.
Fuck, that'd be
That's a-
intimidation, man.
That's
Oh,
a 15.
17.
Fuck.
Wait. What was your persuasion, Corey?
15.
What was your insight?
17.
Oh my god. Okay. So this stops you very quickly. You're just like, this makes you upset, but you can't stop the munchies. And what he's offering you does look mighty tempting.
It's food.
How you proceed to this is up to you. The effects of the ichor have not worn off yet. You have still got the munchies and will, as I quote, if they cannot eat food, they shall feast upon themselves. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We didn't make you a cannibal. You
mean,
made
we-
yourself a cannibal.
We can just cook something up. I mean, I've also got pheasant, if that helps. Just gonna
No,
pull
keep
out
it
all-
keep it a rabbit. Keep it a rabbit.
Alright, I'll pull the rabbit back out.
Are you in
suppose,
are
like-
you in front of Tavia's food or are you behind it? Just I need to know where you are.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm like off to the side. I'm watching all this happen on this side of the camp.
Didn't I already eat Tavia's food?
Well, she's about to try and run off with it, but Corey was trying to intercept
No,
you.
I ran off with my backpack because I couldn't do anything about that.
Okay. So, uh, okay. So you have eaten Tavia's food. Nethlopo, please roll me a d20. I have a high result and I have a low result.
Fuck me. Natural 20.
Is there like bunny flu?
Oh my
Yeah, you
Hmm.
you
When did she
you
start crying?
you eat the rabbit.
As I'm hysterically crying, I'm eating the rabbit.
Like it's
I have a question.
Yep.
Before she starts to eat the rabbit, can I just walk up to an attempt to knock her out? Because I know this is not right for her.
I'll allow it.
I'm gonna stash my pack somewhere quickly and help.
Just don't forget where it is. Aw.
Like I know she this wouldn't like as a normal action be her thing because of all the travel that I did with her.
Yeah.
So I just want to knock her out because I don't know what's going on, but like bad. So bad rabbit. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Yeah, please.
Do I actually have sleep? I don't even have the spell sleep at the moment. Yeah, I'll just want to try and knock her out as non-lethally as possible.
Oh, yep. You can do that. You can give me a roll.
I mean, I got us another follower, Buck.
That's cool. I'm just trying to work out why all my videos keep deleting after 60 days.
But you can't have nice things.
I just want to be a
Speaking-
vegetarian rabbit.
Instead, you go cannibal.
I guess this
I
is
think
just
that's
an
fun.
unarmed
It's
strike. I would assume maybe.
Yep.
So I got 17 to hit.
What's your AC, Tavia? What's your AC, Nethlopo?
15.
All right. So, as you go to consume the rabbit, you just feel this. It's a classic Gandalf v Denethor moment where he like smacks you with the staff and goes,
Yeah.
as you drop. Gandalf, you get a sorry, Gandalf. I'm just gonna leave.
That's like the worst insult for Raxa ever.
I do one thing tonight. God damn it.
Well, game ended, man. Damn.
Raxa, you get a light point.
Cool.
And I'm
And
out cold, yeah?
Nethlopo, you're out cold.
Okay. Does that make me
Just-
prone, or is that just...
Just we avoided something that was morally in the grey area there. So probably
Like for everyone else, I probably wouldn't have been able to do anything, but for her, I've traveled with her the most, so I would assume by now this would be like, this is not right.
Tavia's gonna go over to Asvard and like tap him on the arm. It's just like
What?
what?
She said she was hungry. It's all I had.
She doesn't eat meat.
Right. Really, she does. I mean, she tried to eat it, so we could convert her into, sustainable foods one way or another.
Did you forget what she is?
No, I'm not used to
Being an asshole?
yeah.
Don't. It's not befitting of you. She smacks him again.
Oh.
Just
Shadow
on the
point.
arm. She's not.
Shadow,
it's not
shadow
hard.
point. Shadow point.
What?
You know what's the funny thing about me knocking Nethlopo out?
It was for a good purpose.
My unarmed strike actually does 0 damage because my strength is a -1. So with like whatever, I have a 0
Yeah,
damage on my unarmed
yeah.
strike.
I am the same, except for being a monk.
Oh, it's like Sid all over again. It's like you have a ram attack. It does 0 damage. Yeah, great.
Yep.
God. All right, so we have an unconscious Nethlopo, a scorned Asphalt, and a very Tavia who is currently hiding her goods away. Gloin's just staring at this whole thing, just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? All of you, what is wrong with you?
Tavia just turns around and glares daggers at him.
Friend or foe?
Friend.
What you want? What are you staring at?
You still haven't been fed yet?
Aye, because the fucking the rabbit lady ate all the food. Now
You
what you
still
gonna
haven't
do?
been fed yet?
Aye. I'm still full from the lumber spread.
Oh. I run to my pack, grab some lembas bread handed out.
How much are you handing out?
Whatever I had left, which wasn't much,
No.
but that's okay.
Remember, only a
'cause-
small bite is all it needs to feed a fully grown
Yeah.
man for a day.
Yeah, but I'm a hobbit. So I hand out like 1, 2, 3. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hand out 5 squares. Not big squares, but like because they're scarred into 4 pieces. So 4
So
smaller
one
pieces.
1/4 of a little loaf of lembas bread will do each person 1 day's worth of food.
Okay, so I'll give everybody that. I'm also going to go into my pack and grab some spinach.
Mm-hmm.
And the last of my athletes, and like mush it together and feed it to Neslopo, like I did the bear.
Okay. I don't know what the Athelas will do for it, but
Get rid of the ichor,
yes.
like it did the bear.
Fair enough. So, Nethlopo, you come to not quite as unconscious as you have a lump on your head, but you come to and the munchies are suddenly gone.
I have a bellyache.
That'd be all of the food that you ate.
And my head hurts.
That would be the stuff to the back of the head that you copped.
Who hit me?
It was necessary. Sorry.
You just look at Raxa like, she hit me.
You were about to eat a rabbit. I didn't think that was logical.
I wouldn't eat a rabbit.
I
You were about to.
I would say, Grimbion speaks up, that we do tend to eat our own kin. And we're kind of okay with it. I don't know what it would be for a rabbit to consume another rabbit, but bears eating bears is totally fine.
Yeah, I don't like eating anything that's got flesh. Generally,
You ate the fish.
I don't normally eat fish either.
Again, it was
Hmm.
weird.
Okay.
Case in point, as I said, the effects of those hallucinations of that ichor works a bit differently than it does to what an animal would. So it might
Well,
be
like-
that you might have the makings of a Bjorning. You never know.
I'm still gonna like turn to Talia and be like, "Don't eat the ichor."
Why were you eating the ichor?
Curious?
Ay.
Curiosity nearly killed the rabbit.
Well, shall we keep going? Because I would like to see the sunrise and sunset at some point.
I assumed you were having a rest, or is it that? Is this all past like long rest? Like you've all had a long rest and eaten, or this is like prior to?
I thought we'd had the long rest.
We were sort of in the middle of it, I think.
Kind of it, like
Mm.
training montage with Asphalt and Brock and Tavia. The others were
Okay.
just one was meditating. So, all right, well,
Well, while I was about to say, while Neflepo was asleep, I'm sort of going to look down at the Warhammer and see the rune that the dwarf twins or whatever put in like weeks ago,
yes,
and try and study it and see if I can copy it onto the little hand axe I've got. I have
learn how to
woodworker's
do
tools.
rune scribing, do you?
See if I can copy it. Yeah.
Roll me an Arcana,
Mm.
as the Americans say, Arcana.
No.
14.
Don't do that again.
No,
Don't do that.
So yeah, 14.
14. I mean, you get the idea of what the rune looks like. Whether or not you have the chisel and the hammer and the components to put it in there, it's not just as simple as you just put the rune into it. Like,
No,
there's
but I have
obviously gotta be
woodworkers. Well, I have woodcarver's tools, so I was going to put it into a hilt of a hand axe.
So I will say
Trying
you
to
learn
copy it.
how to do the rune, but you don't know how to imbue the magic into the rune.
Yeah, that's right. I was
So
just
what we're
saying whether it
saying
was
is
more.
Rune can't rune.
I was not ruining this one. Luckily.
Good old in joke. As an FYI, for those who don't know, his old character in Ed's campaign was Rune, so it was also a dwarf. He has a theme.
He likes dwarves.
He likes dwarves.
I wasn't being an elf
So-
in this one.
No, it's true. So, Brock, you learn how to scribe the rune for fire, but you don't know how to make the rune for fire.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yep. Easy. Cool. Cool.
Yep.
I've already done my portent, so I assume this is now like we've done our long rest. I would assume.
Yes. Yes,
Do we
we've done
lose
our
a
long rest
shadow
now.
point because we've done a long rest?
No. You lose a shadow point if you're out of danger. You're in the middle of it.
Yeah.
It's more of a sanctuary than it is a. Yeah, so you need to be in a sanctuary in order to lose shadow points on your long rest.
Off
That's right,
memory,
that's what I
if we're in certain locations, they will refresh us automatically. If we're not in those locations, I have to do like a roll or something if I want to try and clear them, right?
If you want to try and clear them, it's not only do you have to use light points, but yes, you will have to do a roll for it. But yeah, so special cities or townships, like they'll help you clear them like one per day. But if you're in, say, protection of the elves, such as Lothlorien or Rivendell, it'll be a refresh.
Good thing
So-
we're going back to Rivendell.
Tavi, here in the back of your head, but the Elven Lord.
What about him?
He could just. We could get him.
No,
Why not?
because he's a friend.
Fine. So,
Where do we head to from here?
long rest takes over. Everyone want to jump on to roll 20?
Yep.
That's a bad idea.
So, no, we shouldn't.
No, we just nap.
I've been on there since 5:30.
Nice. So the only path that you can see that leads you out of this section of the cave is up north. Or you can assume is north.
Which on and off I have been watching, so no, nothing's coming through it.
Nothing's come through so far. Brock was able to do a pretty successful watching over of the area, and it's lightly lit from the moonlight from up above, but nothing creepy crawly was able to escape his gaze if there was anything at all.
Shall we progress?
Aye, well, suppose the only way we're supposed to go through is go up here. Isn't that
Yes.
right, Green Beyond? Yes, that's where they took me through. But as I said to the little one, looking at you, Nethlopo, whatever it was that was in that cave, the goblins did not like. So I suppose we probably won't have to worry about weapons or anything in there.
It would still be on on guard just in case. 9 times
Yep.
out of 10, if a goblin doesn't like anything, it's because something's trying to eat them.
Aye. That's what I assumed. So I'm going to drive me pretty axe through its head. Let's go.
All right,
Is he-
let us carry on, our wayward sons.
Yes, what he said. Going through. Off he goes. He heads towards the
I'm
north
gonna
as well.
I'm gonna take charge real quick. Just quickly check for any random traps that may be lying around.
Roll me a perception or an investigation with advantage.
There you
I'm-
go.
Tavia's
Perception.
while he's checking for traps, Tavia's gonna watch and learn.
Okay.
Thank God for advantage, because the first one was a natural 1. Second one was a dirty 20.
Fantastic. So, no traps lead in the entrance of this cave here.
Cool. Oh, we're all good. We can continue.
Davia just watches on, and you assume that he either didn't spot anything or it's all clear. So it's more, if he does spot something, you'll learn from that. If he doesn't spot anything, it's not really anything to learn from.
Okay.
Right. Let's move over here. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to the cave of mushrooms.
Are these magic mushrooms? Guess we'll
First
find out.
first thing you do see is that there is a haze of yellow spores in the air. Grimbion reacts accordingly. He's like, "Oh, God, no wonder. It smells like shit down here."
I was just starting to think, is this safe for us to be down here?
I mean, I don't know. But
That's-
there's no real way forward. Well, I mean, there is. And he says, look to that bridge over there. That is our path.
Right.
So what you see inside this cave, it's kind of like the Underdark, but in I can't remember the name of it. It's the location in Skyrim. Like it's very well lit with luminescent mushrooms, lots of algae all over the all
Wow.
over the cave walls and everything.
What's the place in Skyrim that's filled with mushrooms? It's a very quiet-
Yeah, I've been playing Skyrim too.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
chat. Does anyone know Skyrim?
Blackreach?
Yeah, Blackreach, that's the one.
Blackreach.
That's the one.
Blackreach.
It's
Quick, quick Google search.
It's essentially, yeah, nice. So essentially, it is Blackreach. It's the same kind of concept. Very light blue, purples, pinks, lots of fluorescent mushrooms. Tavia, your senses are going nuts because you love mushrooms and you've never seen these types of mushrooms before. Nethlopo, your senses are also going pretty crazy because these things give off general high vibes. Because in the forest of Mirkwood, as your dad said, go for the colourful stuff. It's more fun.
Do I see Nephlopo's ears like prick up to this?
Yeah, you do.
I turn and say no. We've dealt with you being high once already today. No.
And instead,
stuff.
Tavia moves forward.
Avia moves forward.
Fun stuff.
So I'm not saying we're in I'm not saying we're in combat, but we
Just
need
gonna move-
to stick to your movement profiles.
Yeah, so Tavia's gonna move over here and start picking a few.
So I want you to roll me a d20.
Oh. That's a natural 1.
Mhm.
Oh fuck. Okay. All right.
I love
You-
that. Oh fuck.
You pick the mushroom, and upon it releases a huge dusting of yellow cloud, which looks to nothing, but as it hits the nostrils, it's a tingling sensation. Everybody notices Tavia's eyes go completely black, and she is just you. You basically don't know where you are. In fact, Tavia, you can see the cave go from a glowing cave and it goes into a grassy meadow. Looks exactly like the Shire. In fact, you can see your house just over here.
Where be here? Oh, where the pointer is?
Yeah, right here. So this is what Tavia can see.
You need to scroll your map down a bit, Buck. The stream can't see.
It only shows so much.
Oh, okay.
Like
Sorry.
it's
I was
very
being
hard. I know it's just very hard to even get. There we go.
Ah.
Just.
So yeah, Tavia's gonna be all like, "Oh, it was a dream, a very elongated dream." She gets to there. That's
Are
her
you
still
move.
there?
this out loud?
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyways, guys, we have reached 100 followers too.
Woo! I'm gonna walk over and put my protection from good and evil on you, just in case.
Sure. Raxa, make me just roll a d20 for me.
Ryan, no. Um.
Mr.
Ooh,
DM.
I don't like what I rolled. I don't know if I want to use a port on it or not. Nah, fuck it. Let's have fun. I got a 9.
And a
9.
9.
9.
So, as you step into the spores as well, you just have this sense of pure joy as you're walking through. No longer does this cave seem scary and really creepy. Yeah, ignore the fact that you've just been attacked by goblins before, there's a crazy bear, anything like that. You're just really happy to be where you are. So, for those who are here, these are going to be treated like death saves. You have 3 saves. Unfortunately for Tavia, she rolled a nat 1, which is just an automatic, she's under. So, the further you
not
go
rolled well
into
in
the
this campaign.
cave... Pardon?
I was like, you have not rolled well in this campaign so far, Sammy.
She's done interesting enough with the shard.
Rolled well today. All the rest of the time, I've rolled fairly well. Just today seems, I don't know.
You're
Is
having
there
an
a
off
new
day.
moon coming up or something? Let me check. This could be a new moon or some shit.
So I will say, if you have failed the 3, or you get a nat 1, I will assume control of where your player goes. And that will be that. If you can pass them and get through the cave, no problem. You're going to be easy. Tavia, however, you're under. Raxa, you have failed one of the 3. So yeah, the sense of euphoria starts taking over for you.
Well, walking up. So it's gonna be.
Hang on a second. Just a real quick DM question.
Yes.
Is
I'll-
Bless going to help this?
Is Bless going to help this? What does Bless do?
I can bless up to 3 creatures of my choice within range. Whenever makes an attack or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4, add the number of die rolled to the attack roll or saving throw.
Essentially, we just get to roll a d4 to our d20 for when we're doing our saves.
True. Yes, it can.
So I'm going to cast Bless.
All right. Who are you going to cast it on?
So who's already under? Tavia's already under.
Tavia is already under. There are no more saves for her. She is completely under. Raxa, however, he has only 1.
Okay. I'm probably going to put on Raxa because he saved my ass before.
Yep.
And I think that's Asvar's closest to me right now.
Yes.
and myself, because I'm sneaky like that.
Easy done. Alrighty, so Raxa, you'll have a D4 for your next roll. Brock, if you moved up, you also went straight through the spores. So
Yeah.
roll me a D20.
Is this a poison type thing?
Um,
I got none of that, buddy.
it sort of is like a poison, sort of.
So as in, do I get advantage against it through my dwarven stuff?
Yes,
That's more why I'm asking. Yeah.
you do because you have had some experience with goblin poisons like this before.
Is it any type of saving throw or just a D20?
Just a D20. You
That's
can have
a
advantage
13.
on it.
Yeah, it's 13.
13. So you successfully make the save. Not a problem.
Cool.
Brimbjorn and Gloin, they're kind of looking at everybody confused like. They're going to make their saves as they go through. They both fail. So you notice
Wouldn't
as
Gloin have the dwarf thing too?
Yeah.
yeah,
Didn't help him.
except one was a 3 and one was an 8.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking.
Oh no! I'm glad you told me. Like, still the same. So you see Grimbjorn. He's just like walking through. You can tell his snout is getting very irritated by all the spores. Starts sneezing, but Gloin, for the first time ever, is smiling. And in fact, he's so happy that he sees Grimbjorn, and he's like, "Here, come here, you! I've always wanted to do this, but I never thought I could." As you see him climb on top of Grimbjorn, and now you have Gloin sitting on top of a bear. Grimbjorn's just like, that tickles. He's just looking around.
I want to try and throw Tavia under my shoulder, like I'm getting accustomed to doing quite often lately.
Sure.
Can I try and navigate further down the cave, trying to avoid spores?
Good luck with that, buddy.
Yeah, I just want to try.
You can sure try.
But if I see spots where it's not as thick, I'll try and go that way, if it makes sense.
Yeah, all right.
Like, from looking around, I can tell there's going to be no possible way of avoiding them, but I'll try.
You can give it a shot.
But seeing as Tavia seems out of it, yeah, she's not going to be walking anyway. So,
Yep. Oh, she will.
well, yeah,
But it'll be kind
try.
of where I point it towards.
Try. She's on my shoulder at the moment.
All
Fly!
right.
start dragging her away from her house.
Is my nature skill and ability to talk to plants going to help at all here? Like I can tell them to stop
Interesting.
exploring?
Interesting question. God, I'm gonna have to voice a mushroom, aren't I? All right.
As I'm like
Channeling-
going through the daisies.
And the
Channeling
crabgrass.
the inner mushroom. Okay, so where are you walking to chat with these mushrooms?
Where's the so this bridge here, this big bridge is how we got to get out, yeah?
Yes.
So and we've got normal movement speed. So I can walk to like okay, question. If I'm walking, can I do a diagonal 45 feet, which would get me to like
Not across nowhere.
If there's a crevasse, then probably
I
not.
have to actually go around, yeah, okay.
You can't go over it. You can't go over it. You gotta go through it.
Here and then here.
All right.
To there. So I'm like started with these guys, but I'm like gonna like put out my nature talking to plants ability. And
You want to
be like
You want to roll me a D20 real quick?
nature or what?
Oh no.
This is
This is just because you walk through spores.
So this adds your blessing.
Oh, and I got my bless, yeah, and the D4. 19.
19. You pass. No problemo. All right. You start speaking to the mushroom.
I'm gonna be like, hey guys, we kind of need to get through here. Is there any way you can stop sporing at us so that we can like not die?
Who's asking who?
I mean,
The
I'm asking
authors?
you.
Yeah, but who is you?
Who do you need me to be?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you.
Well, I'm just going to explain who I am. I'm from the Mirkwood, blah, blah, blah.
The fuck's a Mirkwood?
Okay, so you don't know my mushroom friends. Okay.
Mushrooms are
Basically,
supposed to have friends?
yeah.
Yo, check out this chick over here, over there. This chick's insane.
It's not the first time I've been told that.
It ain't the
Basi-
last.
Is there any reason that you need to keep us here?
Does it look like I have hands, mister?
I mean, I'm not a mister, but that's what I'm asking.
Look, it doesn't matter
Can
who's
you
on
let us
first, who's
pass?
on second, what's on third. Look, all that matters here is that what you talking to me for?
Because
just-
you're
I'm just
hurting
a-
my friends.
I'm just a mushroom, all right? I can't help it that you gotta what? You gotta breathe. You can't blame me on that. What? You got some kind of thing that's better than me, huh?
I don't think this is gonna work, guys.
Damn right it ain't gonna work. Ain't nobody talked to a fucking mushroom before.
Well, I'm talking to a mushroom.
Yeah, it was the first time for everything. You must
Have
be
you-
breathing in the stuff more than the others.
I can't take this seriously right now.
You shouldn't take it seriously. I'm a fucking mushroom.
Any help, guys? Any ideas?
We can't understand what you're
What?
saying.
I know.
I have no idea what you're doing. This is very confusing.
All you
Is
guys
that-
think is, oh, she's under the influence too.
Is,
Yeah,
is
I'm.
that plant annoying you? Eat it.
Hey, don't you
Eat it.
fucking eat me.
I'm
Don't
like
you
looking
listen
at.
to her. She's high
I'm looking
as
at my
hell.
other shoulder now, going, "Is it possible for me to carry both of them?" I don't think it is.
Look,
I'm
listen,
I'm just-
listen, Toots. Like, if you want to just keep on talking to the mushroom, that's fine. But there's one thing you gotta do is you gotta watch out for them spiders over there.
I don't like spiders.
No,
Where are the spiders? I'm gonna ask where the spiders are.
yeah, look, if I could tell you where they were, I would. If I could point, I would. But you forget one thing. I'm a fucking mushroom.
Yeah, so you're effectively useless. Getting that from you.
Thank you for realizing that. All I do is live in shit and sleep in the dark all day. I ain't nothing. I'm a mushroom.
Question. My herbalism kit. Would I have something that I'd be able to like put over my mouth to prevent fumes from coming in when I'm experimenting with different things?
Roll me a nature.
16.
Your captain, long time ago, explained to you how there was a thing they used for volcanic fumes back in the day. And he recommended putting cloth over your nose with soaked in urine. That would
Oh,
block out poison.
Wasn't
I'm just gonna turn around real quick. Just facing the other direction, tear off my cloak.
You might not get poisoned from the mushrooms, but
It's like it's either that or mushrooms. Hard choice.
Knowing my luck, I'd much rather not the mushrooms.
That's fair.
So I'm gonna
I won't even roll.
aggressively.
I won't even roll for that. You can just go ahead.
you
Right,
can pee on yourself.
let's go.
all right. Is it back to my turn?
Yes, yes, it is.
Cool. Well, I'm going to use my movement and step of the wind, so I can move up to 70 feet, and then as another action, I will dash again. So that is 105 feet.
Halve it because you have Tavia
That's
on
the
your back.
idea of it. So it's 50 feet.
Yep, easy.
So that's 15,
Cheeky bastard.
25. There we go. All the
I
way
will
to
stop
middle.
you. I will stop you right before you start doing that. Just as you hit the bridge right here, you notice that the bridge, even though I haven't really drawn it on there, I can do so if you wish, is covered in. Screw, I'm not drawing it on. It's covered in spider webs. More to the point that the entire bridge is spider webs. So it is difficult terrain.
Oh, okay. So that means I'm probably only going to get to about only about 2 or 3 steps onto the bridge then.
Correct. And I want you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Is this against poison?
No.
Oh, that's a 14.
All right. So. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. You got that. You got that save, no problem, in the bag. All right. So you're kind of your boots start sticking to the web, but as soon as you take a step on there, you just hear just vibrations echoing through the cave. And you look down, you can see it's coming from the spider webs. But upon looking around, you can see that there are multiple threads leading from the roof down onto this bridge. And the vibrations have gone through those threads.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. I'm guessing Tavia is on your back too, yeah?
Yeah. You were saying that we looked down and we saw this bridge was the way out, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah. I was just looking at the map and there didn't seem to be a exit on the other side of it, kind of thing.
That's again, this was pointed
Yeah,
out
I know.
by Grimbjorn, so you're not too sure if that's an exit or not. He just knew that you had to head towards the bridge.
Being towards a bridge and over a bridge are 2 different goddamn things. I don't like this bear.
He was also like completely tied up and he couldn't see anything. But
I don't
out
get
of the
there's
small
2
blindfold,
different things.
Raxa, did you want to roll me another d20, if you will?
Mm-hmm.
Just that bless on you too.
Yep, so my D20 was a 2, and with Bless, I got a 1.
So that is a
3.
failed 1. You already had 1 point from the spores, didn't you?
Yeah.
All right. So
And
visually,
I know I could save it, but I don't want to, because I'm like, no, because if we get into battle, I'm going to hate if I don't have importance.
visually things start taking put. This is not a pleasant memory / experience. You are looking at a battlefield, and from over this way, you swear you can see row upon row of orcs that are starting to creep through, torches and swords at the ready.
Fireball.
I guess I'll yell in Orc to leave or strike down where they stand, which I say in Orc.
In
Hearing
Orcish.
that, I go, what the fuck are you on about? Because I speak orc.
Yep, there we go. So Rob understands everything is like, what the fuck are you looking at?
I'll just be like glaring death that way.
Yep. Easy done.
Talking that way, I see fuck all, don't I?
Yeah, you see nothing.
Damn it.
He's shouting at walls. Let's go, Nethlopo. What are you doing?
Wizards and the stoner attitude, just let it go.
Starting to think that Tolkien was just hiding druggies in his works as wizards. That and hobbits. Do you want to roll me another d20?
Who's rolling the d20? Sorry.
Nephlopo.
Nethlopo will be. 15. You pass. Fantastic. So you move down there. Anything you want to do?
Can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Spiderwebs will catch fire.
Yes.
I don't like this.
It's
Can I,
just
can
all of
I
a sudden-
move?
Anyone.
Can I move before she knows what she's gonna do?
Oh no, you move, son.
Let's see.
You mean I can't catch you on fire?
It's not me on fire I'm worried about. If the bridge is what I think it is from what Brian has explained, I don't like fire.
Fire bad.
Yeah, you do you.
I don't know. I don't think I can do anything else. Like I'm just moving.
Oh, you can also see Raxa here shouting bloody murder at a wall. Just here.
Oh, that's right, because he's talking to himself. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna send a message to him. Be like, what the fuck, dude? Maybe not in that terminology. Be like,
Oh, no, exactly.
"Damn, Raxa. There's nothing there. What are you yelling about? Because I don't speak Orcish.
Roll me a perception, Raxa, if you actually do hear that or not.
Message that would have been to his mind.
3.
3? Nah, doesn't come through. It's still, your mind is completely on the fact that enemies are about to storm you.
God damn it. That's all I can do anyway.
Asfard, what are you doing, mate?
From here, I'm going to use my movement to move 30 feet over here, and then 30 feet to here with a dash.
Fantastic. Roll me. Oh, wait, no, you've got the mask on. It's all
No,
good.
I'm soaking away and piss.
Yes, yes, he's doing all right.
How far away
Um,
could we smell that from?
Once he gets close, you can kind of catch a whiff of
Is
that.
it close enough now?
Well, I mean, yeah, usually I can smell pee within
Yeah.
about 10 feet of me.
What's that smell?
So
Who pissed themselves?
Sweet
really
child
no
of
way.
mine. Bum, bum, bum.
I'm going to look at Raxa. He's still speaking in Orcish, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to call out to him in Orcish. Are you all right? What's got your sight?
Can I tell if it's him or is he looking like an orc?
Where he's standing, it looks like an orc. So you need to roll me. You need to roll me a persuasion, Asfard, and you need to roll an insight, Raxa.
Do I still have bless on me?
I believe you used it.
Yeah. No, you got it for a
no,
I
minute.
haven't used mine. Haha.
It stays for a minute, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's a minute.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, that's
That,
fine.
that didn't help.
It depends on how fast we're moving.
So once you pass it on, they've got it. Yeah. A minute.
So we need a persuasion. We need an insight.
Well, I got an 11.
Cool, I got a 6.
Add 4.
No, it's only add a D4, not Plus 4.
That was
If
with
you
the
roll
D4.
a 4.
That was with the D4.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay.
What is
Okay.
tonight?
Let's just quit now
Um,
while we're ahead, yeah?
You tried. Oh god. You tried to persuade him. Like you're asking him what the hell's going on. He thinks you're an orc. And because he said it in orc, yeah, he incited you as an orc, and he was just like, "Yep, that's an orc."
That is 100% an orc.
I have no reason to believe otherwise.
God.
We'll be back to the top.
Yeah, we're back to the top. Grimbjorn and Gloin made their move.
Yeah.
They're going that way? Why are they going that way?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because Grimbjorn failed, Gloin succeeded. So Grimbjorn has started heading towards the forest that he has seen over in the clearing over here. And Gloin's just kind of laughing his ass off in the whole process because he's riding a bear.
How about we leave him behind? I mean, I want a pet bear, but they're all the way up there.
So this bridge is going to be all double movement, yeah? Like
Yep.
Difficult terrain. So that means do that. If I do my 100, it's down to 50. So I can move 25 feet again. Fuck's
Yep.
sake. Fine. Another step of the wind. And all my movement possible to get to the other side of the goddamn bridge.
Who knew how to apprehend a monk? Put him on a spider web.
It's not even that. It's carrying someone as well as being on a spider web.
Oh, I was going to say half 100 is 50, but yeah, I forgot you're carrying.
Yeah, and then I'm carrying Tavia.
Tavia,
So it gets halved again down to my normal movement.
I want you to make me a d20 roll.
I need to make another one too.
We'll see.
17.
17, not bad. As you're crossing over, you can see that Brock is taking you away from your home. And so you struggle to break free and jump off his back midway as he's crossing the bridge. You are currently here.
You get a contested roll.
Oh no.
Oh, stop you bitching.
No, it's one of those things that I feel are trying to get off me.
You're focused on running and through spiderwebs. You're preoccupied.
We're going to end up with a fuckload of shadow friends by the end of this campaign. That's what I'm saying. People can't run off my shoulder if they're knocked out.
Story of my life.
Hmm.
Yep, we got Brock across the bridge, Tavia in the middle of the bridge. We got Nethlopo and
Well,
Aswad and Raxar.
With that said, if she jumped off halfway, I'd still have more movement than you.
Yes.
Well, I'm just going to keep moving then. Fuck it. I'm not helping people that don't want to get helped.
Roll me a
It's as
d20.
simple as that. That is a 2.
That's a fail. So
Yep.
have you taken any?
Nope, that was the first one.
Okay, cool. So
Anything?
the bridge doesn't look like spiderwebs. It just looks like a regular dwarven bridge. And instead of mushrooms being all around, you can see piles of gold.
Good thing I have no more movement then,
Ah, yes, correct.
yeah?
How about that being said, let's go to these three. What are you guys going to do? Tavia, what are you going to do as well?
Well, I've stopped flying. So
Is it-
Well, she didn't have control of her movement though.
Well, semi control. she can tell me where she wants to go, and I will decide which way she goes.
Well, my home was back that way,
Correct.
but if I turn around, is my home still in front of me?
It's still that way. It's like it's illuminating the area. Like you can see, it's almost like it's got this golden glow. It's like, oh, that person over there looks like they have a quest for me. Like it's that kind of aura. All you know is you just got to get through this muddy section to get to the grassy hollow.
Well, I can't really move very far, so I'm gonna try and move back.
Go for it.
It's classed as difficult terrain, isn't it?
Difficult terrain, correct.
Alright, so I can get here.
So roll me a Constitution saving throw, real quick.
Oh shit. Oh, okay, hang on. Do.
What-
Nope. Nope, it's
what-
a natural one.
What is tonight?
Okay.
I said before we started this that we should just quit. Like,
Just quit while we're at
I,
that.
I just didn't do my pre-rolls before tonight either, guys.
I'm gonna go get another set of dice. I'm gonna go get another set of dice.
You're stuck in spiderwebs, Tavia. But you think that you're just stuck in the mud. So next turn, you cannot move.
I'm
Unless
just
someone
gonna-
assists you.
Cool.
You're like, oh, damn it. I'm stuck in the mud again. Oh.
I want a bath. Actually, I'm gonna go get new dice. These guys are shit. Hang on.
Why didn't everybody take 5 and go get some new dice?
roll 20.
Yeah, what
I mean,
happens with those
or
ones? D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
So while they're all just going to get dice and organizing some things, can I see what's down here?
Sure can.
Does that just lead to the base of the bridge?
No. That you're aware of.
I want to move that.
What about looking ahead of me? What do I see? I can't move. What do I see?
What do you see?
Yeah.
Another bridge.
But it looks like dwarven stuff as well, and looks like
Does look like dwarven
pile
stuff.
of golds. Yeah, yeah.
That's right.
Awesome. I can't wait.
Just before Asfar does his full movement, because I see the orcs running away now.
Yep.
I'm going to bonus action Misty Step, so I'm in front of him,
Oh my god.
and then I would like a con save from Asvard. So I cast Realm's Blinding Ice,
Oh my god.
because I see orcs running away, and they need to all be frozen.
So, just to confirm, we're consenting to PvP. Is this okay?
That's fine because that's a natural 20.
Oh god, alright.
That's our one good roll for tonight, guys.
I had
Alright,
another 20
let's
earlier
hope-
too.
Let's hope my strawberry.
I can't even
Still
change a
reasonable.
roll to make it fail too. Fuck, because I rolled high. I think you still take half damage. Hold on.
Who has bless? Do you have
Me.
bless?
Have you used your blessed earlier?
You
Oh,
can't
yeah,
use
that's
it on
right.
attacks. But you don't, it's not just one and done.
take
It
half.
is there for a minute.
3d8.
Bless sits on everyone for a minute. You can use it as many times in that minute as you can.
That's what I was trying to quantify
Yeah.
before. Is how long is a minute?
Well, every round's usually 6 seconds. So
Yeah,
Fuck.
we're
10
kind
rounds.
of treating it like combat with
Yeah.
the movement stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's what I didn't know. I didn't know that.
Take 7 points of cold damage.
Rude.
Take rude. I mean, the PvP here kind of makes sense because we're hallucinating.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
twice about it doesn't. What are you doing?
You
You
can
good,
res-
Roxa?
Is this in human or is this an orc?
No, sorry. This is now in common.
He's
Okay.
human. I like that.
I had to check. So with that, God. All right. Asphalt doesn't need to pass another check, but Rex it does. So roll a d20.
Fuck off. You know what? Fuck it. I'm using my 16 as a portent. I'm gonna use 16 for this one.
All right.
Because I rolled a 4, and I'm over these fucking bullshit numbers.
Oh, that would have been fun. It's a shame. All right, so you pass with the sports. So, yeah, play this out.
Because if he's in battle mode, it makes sense that he would try and be correct.
You've currently got this orc who is talking to you in common.
Don't know if I want to respond to common. No, I'm not going to respond to common. I'll still keep it to the orc. Essentially, I'm just pretty much saying, like, say your prayers now to your maker. That's what I'm going to say in orc.
Damn!
I'm going to respond back in Elvish.
But
This kind of action is unbecoming of a wizard, Braxton. You need to check yourself. Clear your mind.
An orc speaking Elvish, would that be something that would be very odd?
so this flings you back to PTSD times, back in the war, because elves were orcs. Well, they became orcs. So this is like a flashback way back. This is like, oh my god, they're still around.
So what you're saying, instead of it making it better, it's made it worse.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
much worse. Sorry, Asphalt.
That's all?
I think I will respond in Elvish then. Because you're still an orc. Yeah, what would the filth of an orc know of the... Hold on. It's your old school. Yeah, essentially, don't tell me how to do my job. What would the filth of the rabble of the common sludge of an orc know of the trials and tributes of a magi?
I am no orc, Braxton. I am your friend.
Then in common. Oh, no.
Rock, you're just witnessing this whole thing like, what the hell is going on?
Shaking my head like, what the fuck is going on? Why are they arguing when there's so much treasure around to be looted?
Nethlopo, you can just hear all these mushrooms going, Jerry, 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 Jerry. Wait, who the fuck's Jerry? I don't know.
The orc is named Jerry.
You've got one slightly older mushroom right nearby overseeing the whole conversation. Got like great streaks on his mushroom top.
Oh yeah, I'll respond to him saying your tricks won't work on me. I know friend from foe.
Moving on to Nethlopo, guys. Before we
So-
continue this.
So I hear them going on and I go, you're both our friends. Now help me get this fucking gold. Like yelling across the chasm.
It's like he adds dwarvish into the mix.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
3
looking
languages
at
worth
you.
enough.
We add goblin in. No. What did I know last time though, Ed? Wasn't it like baby language?
Yep.
We can throw that one in there. Part of my time traveling shenanigans shit.
Oh god. This guy, just while this is going on, is going over here, and they're going this way. Nethlopo, continue.
So where's Raxar now? Down there.
Raxar is currently standing in front of Asvard over here. But you have a Tavia on the bridge, and you have a Brock down over here.
These, so here where there's like the ridge, I don't know if you can see where I'm pointing on the map.
Hold
or not.
left click.
Alt.
No, hold.
Yeah.
Like if you go up to the mouse button on the top left in your
That's
thing,
the one.
then hold click.
Okay.
There you go.
Can we see over that?
Yes.
And can I see that that's where Tavia was sort of looking before? That's where she's trying to go.
She wasn't trying to go there. She was trying to go to the circle above it, just up here.
Right. And
Same
these
way the
two
other
down
two have gone.
here are bickering.
The mushrooms are chanting. Tavia's tripping balls stuck in the mud.
And I'm looking to go pick up all the gold.
Hallucination, guys. Honestly. It's
This could be a really bad idea, but it's still like dark here, yeah?
Yep. It's all well lit by all the mushrooms.
You fucking live, bro.
Yeah, yous all are. That's the problem.
Except for the guy covered in piss.
He's
Yeah.
good. Crystal. Just trying to fight the fact he's got a wizard up his ass.
Well, I forgot I had advantage on my last roll due to the poison shit. I accept the roll.
I'm going to shoot a fireball off into this. No, it doesn't want to work. The left click doesn't want to work. This alcove here.
She wants to fire a fireball into the
Fire
alcove.
bolt or fireball?
Firebolt.
Okay.
Okay.
Just to see if that has any effect on the spores while there's no one over that way. Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense. Yeah. Go ahead.
7.
7 to cast or 7 to damage?
7 to cast.
Oh boy.
Like I said, we just need to call it tonight and go done. We'll come back to this shit show next week.
I'd rather get out of here so we don't have to come back to this shit show next week.
Yeah, I'm with Brock on that one.
That's with a +5 to my DC, mind you.
Oh,
It's like
Jesus.
you're clicking your fingers, trying to get Colonel Mustang style. It's like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Nothing. It just it goes. As a sizzle of smoke comes from your
Does
fingers.
she light the bridge on fire when she's standing next to us?
No, I would have lit the bridge on fire if it was a nat 1, because she rolled a 2 though. It's fine.
Damn it.
Mm.
You rolled a 2.
I
kinda
don't
wanna
want
set the bridge
Tavia
on
to
fire,
roll
but
any
Tavia's on
character
it.
yet either.
Tavia lives today.
Heaven forbid I go crazy enough to pull out the Warhammer on fire.
I'm just going to move down here. So we're sort of staying as a group.
Oh,
Sort
you're
of.
Those
going
NPCs.
towards the orcs.
I'm not an orc.
That's not how Rexa sees
Until I
it.
was talking obvious shit.
Rexa, you have
There's
another
more
orc.
orcs! Retreat! There's more orcs! We're getting overrun!
So now Raxa is surrounded by 2 orcs. One who speaks Elven and Common and
One with bunny
Orcish,
ears.
and one that looks slightly smaller and seems to smell like singed fur.
I would have singed myself. Yeah,
Moving
I
up
got
to the back of the order. Brock, Tavia.
Brock's going to run around, try and open his pouch and gather as many of those coins into his pouch as possible.
Excellent. Excellent. I want you to roll me a percentile dice for that one. I want to see how many mushrooms you get.
That's how much gold I get,
Coins.
isn't it? There you go,
I mean,
79.
Coins. 79. Nice. So we're just going to round that up to a good 80%. Out of all the mushrooms that you pick, you get a grand total of 12 mushrooms. What that means for you is you're going to need to roll another d20. But you have stowed away 12 gold pieces?
So that was an 18.
18. Very nice, very nice. He passes, no problem. The gold still feels mushy, but gold's gold, man. It's fine. You are
Is it-
wondering, however, why the ring isn't multiplying.
Yeah, why did it
gold.
multiply? Yeah.
That's right. So, must be broken.
12 gold mushrooms.
12
in there.
gold. I don't know if you can do the finger gesture gold in D&D Beyond, but yeah, make it so.
Yeah, close.
Tavia, your turn.
I heard Brock say the word gold, so I'm gonna try and go for gold because like home's just there. The gold's just over there apparently. So like, there's not that much difference.
You're just stuck in
Is
the mud. If you
distant.
can just get out of the mud, it's fine.
I know. I want to try and get out of the mud.
Okay, why don't you roll me a strength check?
Oh, you're serious? Okay.
Yeah, I know. When he does the same thing to me. Because dwarves are meant to be strong.
Shit, I thought that was a 1. It's a 7. Okay. 8.
Okay. You're still stuck in the mud. Damn. This mud is so hard to get out of. Guys, why can't you get out? As you're struggling, you can feel the mud slightly vibrating for some reason.
Oh.
Fire.
Everybody can hear the. Tavia, that's your turn. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
The other three, go for
At
it.
least I didn't roll 1.
That's true.
Yeah.
One thing you guys do here in the distance is, hey, gets off me, you tickling you. Come on. Don't be like. And just the sound disappears.
Would I have been
What?
able to move on my turn as well?
Yeah, you can move.
I was trying moving towards that next golden bridge. Looking around, think I've gotten all the gold I could. Is this one difficult terrain as well? Or is this just a normal bridge?
Hey, you think it's just a dwarven bridge, man. But then when you go over, it's like, this is a bit slippery. This is a bit tricky. So it is difficult terrain still.
Okay. I step of the wind again. I'm running out of uses.
I'm gonna get into battle and you're gonna have no card charges. Like.
Yeah, I've sort of moved down to here. And yell up to the three of them up there. Well, come on then.
So, looking in this general area, it's just more gold.
Sorry. Did I just hear the orc yell from behind me because I'm now surrounded?
Correct. In common.
You guys are lucky I don't have fucking fireball because
Yeah, I know, right?
now. It's just
on top of yourself.
nuking.
Yeah.
Just cornered wizard just has to nuke everything.
If I'm going down, you guys are coming with me. I think I'd just be out of the range of that thing.
Whose turn is it now? Sorry.
It's the three in the middle, so Nethlopo, Asphalt, and Raxar.
I'm gonna just try and take a step around us, Roxa. Are you gonna step in front of me and block my way?
Not at this moment, no.
I don't like the way you said that, Edward.
He's learning.
Alright, well, I'm going to step around him and kind of like, you know how the Batman does like the whole like tuck and hide away kind of thing?
Yep.
I want to try and do that real quick.
Okay. Go for a stealth.
19.
I am the Batman.
No, Asphalt is Batman.
That's fine. Where are the other mushrooms going? And then whilst I am hidden, I want to sneak up behind Asphalt and smack him in the jaw with Athos weed and see if that works. Because it helped with the bear. And I remember them
mean
talking about
Asphalt
it.
sneaks up behind Asphalt.
Yes. I'm tired. I'm gonna sneak up behind Raxa and try and like force some Athos weed into his mouth.
Okay. Okay. You can.
What would
Ed?
you like me to roll?
Roll me a perception, Ed, with disadvantage. You can roll me a sleight of hand.
Yeet. Alright.
For perception,
Mm-hmm.
dirty 20.
Oh boy.
We got a 22.
Oh!
Finally, the good rolls are coming out right at the same time.
If I
It
use my
only took
portents,
all
we would
day.
match.
So you do stuff Athalas in his mouth. He doesn't see you do it.
Question.
Yes.
If he, once he's, once he's touched me, like, I don't know if it goes in my mouth, I'm 100% going to misty step away.
Yeah, I was going to say that next. Athalas doesn't do anything for hallucination. So
Yeah,
it's
well,
kind of
that's
just
fair.
like you taste dirty weeds in your mouth,
Jesus Christ.
and your reaction is to misty step away.
Yep. But I want to misty step. Would I have seen Tavia on the bridge, or does she just look like another orc?
She looks like another orc.
Okay, so I'm not going to go that way.
The smallest orc you've ever seen.
It's a baby orc.
When do I do my next like roll first, or do I have to do my action before I do my next roll?
Next roll for what?
Because I've got 2 fails, 1 success.
Yeah, so roll a d20.
Fuck's sake. I don't want to waste my points on it. That was a 7, so the drugs are just going to kick in. So let me misty step. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Where do you want a misty step?
Well, I can see the next episode as the Adventures of Brock. The only one to make it out of his cage. So I'm just gonna run. And maybe Asphalt if he survives.
I'll survive. He's running away. It's fine.
Oh, God damn it.
Where do you go? Down here?
Yep. And then I'm going to use mirror image. So now there are 4 Braxes.
Interesting.
Well,
I
you're
don't know
fucking
if you can
wizards.
copy the thing 4 times just for a cool effect, but yeah, I'm going to try and block them off. Because I saw these 2 coming at me, 1 snips behind me, so I'm trying to like block them off.
Shake it off! Shake it off!
Guys, we're gonna get to a couple of weeks down the track where, like, George is coming back as Grimmin, and he's the one that finds us.
Finds all the corpses of these. What the hell happened here? And everyone's like beating everyone to death. Like, what the hell?
So the mirror
Yes.
image, I'm going to put one up here. One's going to go over here.
No.
No, they all
Gotta be
surround
here.
him.
They're literally in a
Oh,
line.
they got to be there. Gotcha.
They're all around in one cluster. Yeah.
But like, no, like in a line, yeah.
That's a line.
Yeah.
Go on.
So it's just a clusterfuck of Raxes.
Yep.
All you hear in Dwarvish is you fucking wizards.
So I think Ed
I
won't.
understand that too.
Yeah. So the only one you can control is the one you are. So that's the one
Yeah,
right
that's
next to
fine.
Brock. Ah,
Oh,
cool.
that's actually. Oh. Okay.
This is
where are
going
we?
so much better than I expected. So, just how does mirror image work? So it's just copies?
When
With
they
paint?
attack, I roll to see if they hit me or a clone.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
So
But
basically
in his
hover around
mind,
him.
He's just trying to sort of like fearful presence.
It's like you're
Realistically,
extremely drunk and you're seeing like multiple versions of the one person in the one spot. Pretty much.
That was Friday.
Yeah. Generally, it's generally what mirror image is.
Try playing darts, but then doing that. That's good fun.
No, pool.
Oh god.
Yeah.
How am I
That's
supposed to hit
funny as fuck.
72 pillars?
Shoot the middle one.
Alright, so Raxa has created 4 copies of himself.
There's what, Nephlopo now?
Neflopo now, yeah.
Netherpo's like got no idea what the fuck's going on. Hey.
Join the club?
Yeah.
I just want the
I'm in
gold
front of the
around.
round.
So when you said that there was a bridge that looked like it was going out, which bridge were you referring to? Just
So the bridge that
I'm
he was
so
talking about was this one. But again, he only knew about a bridge. He didn't know there was a door or an exit near the bridge. He just knew about that bridge. So he just kind of pointed you towards one, but if you want to roll me a general perception, you can.
Yeah, I might just do a. Yeah, I'm gonna do a perception check. Perception's not fantastic, but 15.
15, cool. So, judging by the general areas you have been to, this spot down the left, there's nothing. Down the bottom right, there is also nothing. It's just a opening. You haven't investigated this one location, and there is another spot over here which you guys haven't checked out either, which is where Grimbjorn and Gloin went. Speaking of, Grimbjorn has gone through somewhere.
No, I'm going to use my persuasion to attempt to get through to both Asvard and not Asvard, Raxa and Brock to try and get them to come this way because like I can see that that's all dead end down there where Raxa is.
Persuasion with disadvantage. These two
Like
are,
a dwarf from gold.
yeah. And Raxa thinks he's under attack.
God damn it. 22 and a 10.
Oh, that's a 10 right there.
It's a very bad combination for Rex.
Yeah, I know, right? That's yeah, shocking. All right, Brock, do you want to roll me an insight? And same with you, Raxa.
12.
16.
Yeah,
Sadly, sadly, the dwarf's stuck on his gold collecting, and Raxa is pretty happy cloning himself. Nethlopa, I will get you to roll me a d20 as well.
Okay. Natural 20.
Hey, look at that. So, you're immune. The poison will not affect you from now on.
Sweet.
I want a nut.
Yeah.
I'm going to come into this cave here. 25 feet.
Now, standing in that space, you can see there's definitely a doorway out here.
Alright, I've already done my action, so I can't call out to Asvard, can I?
No.
I'm just gonna stay here for now.
I can give you 5 free words.
I'll just say Asvard, there's a door. Asvard, there's a door here. 5.
Perfect. Perfect. Back up to the order.
Alright, I'm going to run to the nearest gold pile and try and get more gold.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So that'll be just down the bottom left here.
And you want another lot of. How about a 69, so 70%?
Nice. Nice. You get 7 mushrooms, and I need you to make another save. Just a d20.
Oh, good thing I had advantage on that one. That is a 12 rather than the 1.
Where'd you get advantage?
For my resistance against poison, being dwarf.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
you gave me that once. I'm taking it every time.
So the DM's pulling out an inspiration here. He's forcing you to re-roll. So you're able to pick up the 7 pieces of gold. No problem at all. As you're very, very happy that you're finding all this good
How many
stuff.
successes do I need before I'm immune?
You need nat 20.
Nat
You
20
can
to
have
be
it.
immune.
Why? You get like multiple successes should count.
Not quite.
Okay.
All right. So we've done Brooke. Tavia, you're next.
And then I'm going to looking around. I don't see any more gold in this area, do I?
There's definitely more gold.
I will just use my movement to run to another lot. I can't do anything about it, but I'll just run to another.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Wherever you reckon that is, whether it's past Rex or not, I don't know. But GM knows where the gold is.
Stand up.
You're going to try and stand up?
I want to move. I want to go and find this gold so I can take it home and arrange it nicely in my house.
Yeah, you can do that.
I just
But,
imagine in like the Brock's head, it's the gold song from Pocahontas that's playing.
I was thinking, I am a dwarf and I'm looting all the gold.
He'll probably build me a shrine. Oh, all of the gold and it's mine.
Mine.
Dig, 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 dig. Ah, God damn it! Now I've got that sunk in my head.
is it a strength check?
Yeah, it is a strength check.
14.
14. You're out. You're out of it. But something comes over to you. Something that looks friendly, fluffy, something nice. It looks like a dog. It's coming over to you. It starts licking you.
Good dash out.
And then as it continues licking you, you feel like you need to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, fuck's sake. 21.
Oh, very nice. Very
People
nice.
wonder why people hit animals in this game.
Yeah. Yeah. So it comes over to you, it starts licking you. It's great. It's all good. And then it gives you a little playful nip. Just a little playful nip. And it does... it does 16 points of damage to you. As it really hurts. Like, it's like, kind of like it takes a bite. And then he's like, oh, that's not... Oh, shit. Oh, that, like...
A dog.
Asphalt,
Smack
you
it
can-
back.
You
What
can
is it?
see you can see a spider trying to grab onto Tavia.
Yeah, bow and arrows out. I'm gonna use one of my flame arrows.
Oh God.
Just do it. Go for it.
Yeah, go for
Harvey, you got a backup
Burn,
character
baby,
or what?
burn.
That's a bridge of webs.
it. Oh God.
25.
God,
Oh,
it hits.
Please don't
Oh, that's
spell
max
that's on
damage.
fire.
8, 9, 10, 12.
Oh.
On you guys.
Oh. Oh. So fire, it's very weak against that. It takes 24 points of damage.
Is it on
Starts
fire?
freaking out.
Is it on fire?
Starts flinging around. Give me a second here. I need to roll a percentile dice for this shit.
Low.
That was a 90. That's good. That's good. It starts flailing around, but the bridge doesn't catch. So currently, there is a spider on the bridge trying to attack Tavia.
Wait, no. There are 2 orcs on the bridge.
Correct. There are 2 orcs fighting on the bridge,
There's
according to
an
Raxa.
orc and a warg.
And yeah, some kind of gold stealing git on the bridge trying to fight over a piece of gold that Tavia may or may not have. So Brock's just kind of like, they look pretty sorted. So the only people who can see this, so the only people in combat, is Asphard, Tavia, and Neflopo.
I've only failed once. Will that still be somewhat clear on what's going on?
Not clear at all.
Okay.
So that was Tavia's turn. So we're going back to Raxa, Asphard, and Neflopo.
Last fight shot.
Ah, yeah, Asphard shot. That's right, correct. So you took your arrow and shot. You can still move.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna go this way.
Easy done.
Oh, and then I'm
Neflopo?
actually. Oh, never mind.
What's happening?
What were you going to do, Corey?
Oh, I'll just. Where'd that face go? I was just gonna call out. There's kind of spiders on the bridge in trouble. That's it.
Fair enough.
Because there's only 5 wets.
Neflopo, you hear that?
Yeah, I'm going to use my crossbow, which has a range of 80, and it's only like 50 yards, and shoot.
Go for it.
Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, thank God. I thought it was going to be a 1 for a second. 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
And it does 8 piercing damage.
That was a natural 20 as well, okay?
Oh, yeah, that was a natural 20. Sorry. My bad.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Great job. So you did 8. So that's
8.
16.
So does that get doubled? Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I think it already did, I think.
No, it was a 5 and a 1 plus 2.
Yeah, so it's 2d8 plus 2.
Yeah, which is a 1 and a 5 plus 2 equals 8.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what I said, 8 damage, and the
Yeah.
damage gets doubled for a natural 20.
Okay, so crossbow's a 2d8. Got it.
Yes.
Wait.
Oh, wait.
That's what I was trying to get at.
Oh, well, explain yourself better.
That's right. It'd be 14 most likely damage. Be
What?
7 doubled. Yeah.
Regardless.
Either way, lots of damage and yeah.
You shooting your crossbow, you hit the flaming spider, which comes flying off. And you get sent into the abyss below. Tavia is distraught. You shot a dog right in front of her. That leaves us back up to the list.
That-
No, I haven't done anything yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
Raxa. Yes,
Raxa
yes,
hasn't.
yes. Apologies.
Yep. Is that you in front of me, Brock?
Yep.
Cool. Can you make me a contact, please?
Sure. All bad rolls out of the way. That is a 7.
Oh, okay. You take 13 points of cold damage.
The first one to hurt me in multiple sessions.
Yep. I mean, if it was going to be anyone.
Yeah.
You're also hindered by the ice. Your speed is reduced to 0.
Raxa, you get 2 shadow points.
Yeah, cool.
He froze you. He stopped you from getting your gold. What are you gonna do about it?
Well, I can still say it's him, so I'm just gonna go for fuck's sake, fucking wizards.
Back up the top of the list, Brock.
But am I able to hit him in a way just to knock him out rather than try and do damage?
A lot of people just knocking people out today.
Well,
I would say a
only way we
stunning
can fix
strike, but I
things.
can't. I can't yet. So
You can try if you hit the right one.
what I'm going to do first, I'm going to light the warhammer on fire because I kind of want to burn him at the same time,
My
hit him
God.
with cold.
Okay.
Say
You're taking a shadow
19.
point for this, by the way.
Yeah, okay, 19 to hit, but I need to
1
roll. I need
Does
to
he
roll see if I
cast
hit it or not.
shield?
Hold on, I want to see if it's going to hit me first.
Okay.
3 duplicates. You must roll 6 or higher to change the attacks. No, you'll be hitting a duplicate, so I'm not going to hit shield.
So just a
You say a
duplicate
flaming,
drops.
a flaming warhammer goes straight through from the duplicate.
Yeah.
1 will disappear.
Oh boy.
And
I
then
was
I
hoping that
will.
you would knock me out sooner, so I could actually realize what was going on.
I don't want to hit anyone.
Brock, with that, D20.
Is this the poison stuff as well?
Advantage, yep.
Thank fuck.
Oh,
for that.
question,
There's
DM.
another one.
Yes.
That's
Us
12.
attacking each other because we both have a ring. Can we tell that there's something off?
Yeah,
Like, me
wouldn't it have
attacking
negated
him,
it?
would that like change? Like, would I feel any different from my ring because I know he has a ring?
Did you know he had a ring?
Yeah, we've covered this
Okay.
ages ago.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's right. You had that brief interaction where it was
Yeah. Before we even got to
yes.
Rivendell, we know that we both have a ring. So now me making a connection to him, like physically attacking him, even though I'm casting the spell, would my ring, like in Harry Potter when the 2 wands hit kind of thing, like is my ring going off now because I've now hit another ring bearer?
Snap him out enough that he knows that
so
I'm
much.
not.
Okay.
Yours doesn't go off either. So that's your attack?
Yeah, and I just turned around. I expected more of a wizard.
Oh, sorry.
Not-
What was the D20?
Ah, 12.
Okay, that's fine.
It was a 1. Thank God you gave me advantage.
Yeah.
Like, all these ones are going to have to add up to a 20 at some point.
And suddenly he starts doing gold angels. Scrooge McDucks it.
Yeah, so I was turning around when I'm as my bonus actions. I'm trying to work out what all my bonus actions are. Actually, no, because I was asked to use my attack. I'm going to spend a key point, my last one, to flurry of blows. So that's 2 more melee attacks. Right, so there's a 15 on one of them.
One of them will hit me because I just got a net 1 for my illusion.
And then there's a 22.
One of my duplicates will go, so only 1 hit will hit me.
Yep. It's 1d4. So 4 plus a 7 damage.
Cool.
So I'm aiming to try and snap him out of it if I hit him, kind of thing. And he's
Roll me
just
a
punching.
D20 with advantage, Ed.
First roll was a 15. Second roll was a 17.
How many? You've got 2, yeah?
What?
You failed 2 saves.
I failed 3.
You failed 3. You're down to 1. So the orc threat is no longer. So it first of all, the senses were you could see it, you could hear it, you could smell it. You can no longer smell it, and you can no longer feel it. So you're not on the battlefield, you're in the cave. But the orc threat kind of seems there, but there's something off about this orc.
So he's an orc, but now we're in the cave instead of being in the
Yes,
field
correct.
of the east. Okay.
In traveling with us, would he recognize our like somewhat pungent smells of being a dwarf?
Yeah. But he's kind of being overwhelmed by the
He can
overbearing
see,
sensation
but
of
I'm not.
spores.
But he can smell, but I am dwarf. You're the one
Sure.
playing on smells.
He's being overwhelmed with the pungent smell of the cave. But sure.
Damn it. I
One
tried it.
duplicate needs to
Tried.
go.
One duplicate needs to go.
Yep, because he hit me one and the other one was done. So it's just two of
No
us left.
worries. Alrighty. That's you two. Oh, that's Brock. We're up to Tavia.
I am distraught. I'm
Understandable.
crying.
Very understandable.
You'll go dive after the dog.
Don't tempt me.
Brian's like, piss off. No.
Why? Why would you say such things?
Because I would if it was my dog.
Yeah, he.
I'm
literally-
gonna.
I'd be like Kanye Raves.
Remember, I'm more of a cat person.
He wouldn't for me, but he would if it was a dog.
True.
I'm gonna walk over here, all like bawling my eyes off, because I don't want to be near, like here anymore.
That's fair.
Got hit, crying.
No, do it. I'm sorry, it's all gone.
Is a very depressing sight indeed.
Lucky you got 5 more bottles, hey?
I'm gonna use my action. I'm gonna get one more. If I can get to here, I'm gonna just sit and cry.
You hear the voice in your head go, "What's wrong? Why did he kill your puppy?"
I don't know. I don't even know who killed the puppy.
Do you want me to get him?
I don't know who it was. Because I can't see in the fucking dark.
Oh, let me sort this out.
No, I just want to go.
Oh, come on.
I can't do anything anyway because I use my movement and my action, so I'm just gonna sit there and pout.
Easy. Easy. All right. Neflopo, Asphalt, Rexa.
I'm gonna look at the fact that you're distraught that I just killed a puppy.
A spider.
I'm just gonna put my bow back on my back and be like, "No, fuck this, I'm going to find the door. I'm gonna go this way and see if I can help find the door."
You see a door right here.
Is Raxa back within his like right mind again now?
Not completely.
Not quite. Not that you're aware of, anyway.
Just a question with message for those that are more experienced than myself. It says I got to point my finger towards a creature within range. Does that mean I have to see them?
Nope.
Yes.
You can. No, actually,
No,
you
you can
can
point.
point in their general direction, so long as there's more. You can. So if you know that somebody is on the other side of a wall, in a general vicinity, if you point in that direction, then yes, you can.
It does say you can cast through solid objects if you're familiar with a target, know it's beyond the barrier. Magic
Yeah.
silence is 1 foot of stone, an inch of metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 foot of wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you're just
how
gonna
far
hope
would those
that-
barricades be?
Certain places, it looks like they're 5 to 10 feet.
So you mean these bits?
Mr.
I'll
D?
put it
Um,
this way: this isn't so much a wall as it is like that's the top of a hill. You can look down it.
Yeah, but pointing where we are,
So
they
we're
wouldn't be able to
physically
see
higher
us.
than Rex.
So you are physically high, and so kind of like as you go around here, it ascends. You could easily see Raxa from say the edge of this cliff.
Okay. Sorry, I have the munchies.
Damn hallucination arrows.
Olu,
Um,
I've been doing the same. Don't worry.
Went to the gym before this, and I'm like, now I'm
She
like,
didn't get me any.
okay, I'm gonna try
literally
anyway.
ordering
Now
Uber
that...
Eats because this battle's been making me hungry. So I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna get Macca's.
I'm gonna try and cast message to Raxor again and see if he's sort of coming out of his delusion and say there's a door this way. We're all heading this way, even though it's only like 2 of us.
I like that the message is like, "Hey, there's a door this way." Not like, "Could you stop killing us?"
We want to get out of here, you bastard.
I love that you just keep talking to him as if he's in his right mind. I fucking love it. Oh.
I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Can
let's be
I
fair,
get
I'm
an
a fucking
insight?
rabbit.
Do I do insight with the
You can insight that one.
numbers? Lots of the numbers. All of the numbers. 16, 17, 18, 19.
You can understand that's Nethlopo's voice, not an orc.
We have progress.
Woo! I got through to him. I don't know that yet, though, do I? He hasn't
Still
responded.
has, he still has an orc in front of him, though.
We
I
can't
will
hear you, babe.
respond.
He still has an orc in front of him, though.
I will respond to you with the message, like to reply back.
Just let me finish off this orc real quick. I'll be right there.
I know. But I now know I'm here, so now it's weird to have an orc all the way from the east here.
Mhm.
I'll be there as soon as I can. Is what I'll say to you in common.
And
or
I'm
human.
gonna like start heading towards this door.
No worries. That's Nethlopo, Asphard. You headed over there, yeah?
Yeah, yep. I pretty much said fuck this and going towards the door.
No worries.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Asphard, roll me a perception real quick.
Ooh.
What was it?
Oh, that's not bad. 12.
12?
I rolled an
You-
8 and I was like, ooh.
You can see something over here, glistening gold.
Oh, I'm not on the effective, but I think I'm going towards it.
Upon closer inspection, you can see a golden sickle.
Where was
All
that?
right.
Sorry.
Up the top.
Pardon?
Where was that?
Just up,
Up in the
here.
cave, up. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Alright, I'm
I
gonna
looked
go
through the
grab it.
screen.
You gonna go grab it?
Yeah.
Wonderful. You get a golden sickle. Back on the top of the menu. I say we're not talking about food.
Has Raxar's spell worn off on me? Can I move yet?
Has it? Does it have a save throw?
Oh. That'd be a question for Ed, but I don't know.
Sorry, what was the question?
Can I move yet?
Are you even though?
Takes 3d8 cold damage and is hindered by ice formations for 1 minute or until
Oh, for
it
fuck's
or
sake.
another creature within reach of it uses an action to break away the ice. So currently, no.
Oh.
Until I break the ice, then yes.
Just reaching to go.
Cool. All right, looking at Raxa, can I see if he's coming back to his consciousness?
You're still swinging at him. Great.
That's what I mean. Can I see if he's coming back to his consciousness or not?
Sort of. He's still looking at you, not so much angrily, but confused as to why an orc is here. Particularly one that was around about 2,000 years ago.
They've been underground the entire time. It's a conspiracy, man. They never went away.
I think I
Technically,
need
that's what
still.
Goblin Town was.
Yeah. Can I do another? Can I do a roll to check on myself to see if this will break it? Or actually, hold on. No. Because if I go before you, Brock, then in theory I should be able to break the ice, and then you can still do your moving. If you
The
roll
other
to
option
make
was
a-
to hit you. I don't care. It's either I hit you or you break the ice.
Well, here's what I want to do. Can I? If I detect magic, he shouldn't give off any vibes. Because I know where I am, and I know that most of the group has some type of magic. So can I detect magic, and then if he gives off any weird vibes, I know he can't be an orc because orcs wouldn't carry the magic that we keep carrying.
So he'd sense the ring plus the ruined
Okay.
Warhammer.
Yep.
So if I now know where I am in the setting, but he still looks like the orc, if I do detect magic, this is like, you know how like you're just checking if you're in a dream. So this is my way of like, all right, if I know he can't gives off any type of magic, the orcs wouldn't do that. So I know.
Oh
then
my god,
I'm
you
fucked
ate
up.
the ring!
Yeah, why's your gut
Yes, you can do
glowing?
that.
Okay, so I'll do detect magic. I'll obviously sense that he's got some cool stuff on him. I'll know that the orcs definitely don't. So I'm going to trust my logic in this, and I will. Oh shit! Oh, but an action is to detect magic, unless you're a rule of cool, and you're cool if I just like break the ice as well as like a bonus.
What's your spell? I can't see why you can't cancel effect.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, we'll do that. Well, then I'll cancel it. Like I'm still wary because I'm looking at you weird as if I know you're not what I'm seeing, but I also don't know exactly what you are if I know I'm not seeing what it is. That will also drop the other illusion as well. I'm going to just drop both. And I'm going to try and find Nephlopo because she said she found a door. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. About there. I will say to you in common, I don't know exactly what you are, but I'm seeing something and I know you're not what I think that I'm seeing. That's what I'll say to you as I
Cool.
walk away. But the ice is broken, so now you can
Yep. And I still have no fucking clue there's a door. Awesome.
If I knew you were you, I would tell you there's a door, but you don't. I'm not telling you.
All you know is your legs are unfrozen and you can get the gold.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Can I make a check to see if I can break out of this fucking illusion shit?
Wisdom?
I was gonna say, if I look down in my pouch, can I see if it's clearly not fucking gold anymore?
No, you still think it's gold.
God damn it.
It's just mushy gold.
Does that make sense? Mushy gold.
Fine, I'm running to the nearest fucking gold.
No, I'm saying there is gold that you can still get.
Yeah, I know. There you go,
It's
100.
I'm a dwarf.
One
I get it.
fucking 100. I hate you. That's 100. I don't like it.
I love it.
Better find something cool if it's 100.
You know what? I'll give you that. I will give you that. Let me see. Let me see what I've got here.
I made gold mushroom stuff. I
That's a 00 and a 00. That's 100, son.
That's what I got too. Dope monk shit.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, you find a bunch of chi wraps. Yeah, no. Oh, what can I give you? What
That's right.
can I give you?
We can worry about it later. We can say we found something. We can sort it out later.
Yes, you
Yeah.
definitely you found something, an object that you think you know.
Well,
What
I
it
can't
is.
tell exactly what it is at the moment because I'm in
Exactly,
a
but
weird
you know
fucking
you've
hallucination.
found something.
Found a cool object. Full stop.
Exactly.
And how many gold mushrooms?
You found another 15.
We now have 34 gold mushrooms, guys.
Oh yeah.
Ew.
Harvey going to love it.
So he's gonna make some great tradable items. This one. So yeah, that's you.
I'm basically just
Right.
working my way around the room, finding whatever the fuck
Rax
I'm
is
finding.
done. So we're back to Nethlopo, Tavia, and Asphod.
I am going to cast message at Brock and be like, haul ass, follow the wizard, we've got found a door. Stop fucking around.
Assuming I'm up in here somewhere now, yeah. Okay.
You can respond.
I don't know that. I is a pleb. I don't like magic.
As a pleb.
Fucking hate magic. The only time magic is cast towards me or in my direction is by Raxa, who tries to hurt me.
Fair
I'm
enough.
not Raxar though.
I don't care. It's magic.
You were trained by Raxar. That's why.
That's true.
Raxa's put bad magic vibes in my head.
This door, like, what do I see?
In the door, darkness.
But I can see
Very.
in the dark.
Oh, you can see in the dark. Ah, yes. Well, let's all get to that doorway first, and then we'll find out.
Okay. Haul ass, people. Let's go.
All right. I'll
Maybe.
make my way back. Right.
I'm making my way.
On the way.
So from where it was from the sickle, action dash gets me right there.
Oh yes.
I thought we were playing Lord of the Rings, not Indiana Jones.
Sorry.
Here we got Tavia, and then we're back.
Pretty
to the
sure that
fucking-
was Flight of the Valkyries as well. Just saying. Sorry, I'm just trying to find something for old mate Brock here because he's.
That's right.
So...
We're gonna do that later.
Isn't Flight of the Valkyries on
That's
Indiana
it.
Jones?
Oh, probably.
So we can quite easily sort that out later. But we know Kate has to go in 15 minutes. So
Yes, of course.
don't
Yes.
worry about later.
So, making my way downtown. Everyone's heading towards the doorway.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Uh-huh.
What, Dom?
Nope.
Well, I'm following the wizard.
Come on, load.
Yeah, because that was gonna be my question. When I get to here, can I see Tavia as Tavia, or does Tavia also still look like an orc?
Tavia is Tavia.
What is Asphalt?
Why
so
is
Johnny,
Asphod?
Is Brock still an orc, or has like it all sort of drained away now?
Yeah, it's all kind of drained away. Like the further away you get from this area, the more the spores aren't starting to hold. Give me 2 seconds. Let me just pop this here. So I'll show you where. So the opening, the spores kind of cease. You go through a series of dark corridors, and when you do go through, you can see that the pathway from where Grimbjorn and Gloin, they kind of went through. However, only Grimbjorn is there. Just let me find the tokens here. Sorry, I'm just placing
Poor
you guys
Gloin.
in this spot. There is a lot of tokens to move in here. Bear with.
Well, instead, I still want his
I
axe.
will say to Tavia, like, we're going this way. Apparently, there's the door.
Do I know who is speaking to me?
Yes.
He just lets out this big sniffle and wipes her tears and stands up.
Now, as you're going through the corridor, you can see a light pointing towards a door which has completely crumbled away, and it opens up into a room which looks like. Where's the banner? Yeah. So this is where we're going to end the session here.
Creepy cemetery. Cool.
It's kind of fitting when I'm cutting off catacombs.
What are
Is
you cutting
this-
out?
Or is this not
Castle Ravenloft.
Balin's tomb?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
Because
What are you
there's
talking
Nori.
about?
I will say to our Wild Shaper friend, where's the other dwarf?
Wait, he's not here. He just looks around. Wait, he's not here?
Please
I thought
tell
he
me
was
you
with
at
you.
least have his axe.
I don't. I thought he was with you.
He was
How
riding
could he be
you,
with
chuckling.
us? You two were the last ones to leave the starting entrance.
He was riding me? God, how high was I in there? Problems for later. We need to get through and get out. I mean, it's clear to me that the door is over there. Obviously.
See how bad it is if we leave this place to Negloin.
Can I hear like a stumbling dwarf or swearing dwarf somewhere behind us?
Yeah, if we all just stay quiet for like 30 seconds, can we just hear it?
I want a group I want a group perception. Everybody roll me a d20. Look,
24.
everybody roll me a perception.
24. There's
24.
one number off a goddamn nat 20.
Let's calculate this, guys.
Come on, people.
Do I have to roll, or can I give it a help action?
You can give a help action if you like.
Sweet. I'll give the help action. 'Cause I
Right.
have asked the question, so.
To who?
Whoever's needing help.
Well, the only person I can't give it to is Brock, so. Let's
Choose
go
one.
Tavia. Because Tavia,
Tavia?
seems down, so we'll give it to Tavia.
Alrighty.
Oh, good. So, advantage roll. Ooh, thank God. I rolled a 18.
18. What other rolls we got?
We just need Asphodel and Lethlepo.
What did you get in the flipper?
I'm trying to find my dice, and then I realized that I'm using rolls when the freaking.
How much does that
I'm
need to be
tired, guys. 18.
18.
Cool. 1.
drunk?
I'm going to use Portent and change yours to a 19. That's my last
19.
roll.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. You can hear a swearing dwarf echoing from this door.
Which door, buddy? The one right down the bottom? Or?
Down the bottom.
Okay.
Right down the bottom.
Alright,
Cool.
we found him. Let's go claim him.
So with that, is that where we're finishing it for the night?
So, I'm going to assume you guys come and investigate the door.
Well, yeah.
I'm looking
If
for
there's
traps.
anything else in the room, yeah.
So, as you go to investigate the door, or as you go to head towards the door, you see the doors fling open. There's Gloin there. Looks absolutely panicked as hell. Comes running in and
We found
says, "Guys, we're not alone. And that's where we'll end
Okay.
the session.
I was about to say, using my favorite enemy thing, because I haven't used this yet. Can I find any orcs or goblinoids around?
You'll have to wait till next session.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to make
And
sure you knew about it.
Better be a fucking cave troll too. Even though my health
buddy.
isn't great and I'm already like down a fair amount of spell slots.
I'm already out of all of my fucking key
I've
points.
I got 1 second level and 2 first levels left.
Oh, buddy.
It's
I just
okay.
haven't
I have
used
poison
cantrips.
arrows.
I have no key points, but I have 2 containers of that hallucinogenic oil shit.
How's your health going, by the way, Brock?
I'm fine. 31 out of 44. I'm all good.
Right.
I can't wait to get on top of a cave troll and just tip this stuff into their mouth. I'm sure it's going to go so well.
All right. Good session, guys.
That was good.
Right.
Thank you very much.